Right, here I am trolling both sides. This one's from the mom.
All he's got, so she actually has to get a job rather than simply living off of her ex-husband. And second, she was the one who filed for divorce yet plays victim and pretends like someone else did this to her.
And then
Remember, her tears are used as a tool for manipulation.
And then what I did on this one, I posted this comment.
All right, if she can't put it in, ma'am, you can go back and wait over there.
See right there in the top.
Let her.
Are you saying?
So I figured, fuck it, cause a little trouble.
Don't fight. Hey, put your hands behind your back. Stop resisting us.
I mean, all jokes aside, I mean, there's two sides to every story with all these. All we really know is what the viewer puts out to us. And let me go live. Let me the live streams. So there we go. So let me go to wasn't there a fucking live stream of Paco get a job? There we go. That's the one.
Their presence is enough to curb the crime rate.
You don't see a problem with the president using our military, our men and women in uniform as toys, because like this isn't the first time. You can talk about the military parade that he had. You can talk about the fact that now not only does he have them going in the same pattern in DC, like just walking in circles, but he also has them out picking up trash. You don't think that's a problem?
I mean, there are people on military bases that pick up trash. Like, what are we talking about? That's not a big deal.
Yeah,
they're keeping it safe.
Well, here's my point: is
That's
that again, you would agree that if the enforcement mechanism is the basis for what's going to be the reduction in the crime, if you get rid of that enforcement mechanism, that crime is just going to come back. I really don't know. No, it's not that it could. It's that would be the case.
We don't know that.
Well, that's exactly what would be the likelihood that you're not. What I'm essentially saying is you're not going after the root cause of the problem as to what causes people to commit
crime. And I guess the root
you're just putting an extra enforcement band-aid on top. So if you remove the extra enforcement band-aid, it exposes everything that was underneath. Does that make sense?
And what are the Democrats doing to address the root problem?
In terms of crime, like socioeconomic status, like reduction in income inequality, building up our community through education, right, and like investments specifically in terms of unemployment insurance, right, plenty of different things like the child tax credit to reduce the likelihood of people being in conditions in which they have extraordinarily low levels of income because of the society. People are not given enough to be able to live, right, based upon how much they're working. They're working full time. That's why we need different types of social services. What they gotta
do. Y'all are doing that.
What's up?
Y'all are on the internet making money. Just do what you have to do. Like, I'm sick of all the bitching and all the crying. Like, everybody has hard shit to deal with.
Wait, I'm sorry. I get, yeah, and I'm saying that we should have social services that ensure that everyone's going to be taken care of at the end of the day. I get that, like, it is the case that. So you don't agree with everyone being fed and everyone having a house and everyone having health care? Like, I mean, I'm not saying everyone should have a yacht. That's not what I'm saying.
I don't agree that the government is responsible for feeding people.
Wait, but do you think that we should actually live in a country where we have a man who is on his way to being the first ever trillionaire, right? But then at the same time, we have people walking the streets, American citizens, hell, veterans walking the streets with no shoes, no food,
make better
no place
choices.
To live. Veterans, that's how you feel about our vets, the people that put their lives on the line to defend you.
Vets are out. Not all of our vets are homeless.
But we understand that there is a large portion of the population of the unhoused people that are veterans. Because of the multiple factories as far as going into the military and then serving
well,
this
if that's
country.
The problem, then the better choice would be not to do that. Not to go in the military. But at the end of the day, it's not the government. It's not up to the government to take care of people and to make up for their bad mistakes.
Wait, you think that it's just everyone just making bad decisions?
I mean, for the most part, he's actually a pretty good debater.
No, so here, let me explain why this is ridiculous. Why it's not just people making quote unquote bad decisions. Because right, we need in a society a baseline standard of care for everyone. That's the point of a minimum wage, is to establish a baseline standard of care. And if there aren't alternatives, listen, if there aren't alternatives in the context of the free market, well, then people are going to be paid lower than that, right? You understand that, right? Lower than the bare minimum that you establish. So that's why we establish a work weekend. That's why we establish paid family leave and maternity leave and paternity leave and paid vacation leave in plenty of the countries around the world, because it is the case that provides for people in the establishing free public universities would be great as well, right? That's actually like less than 10% of less than 10% of our military budget could afford that. Free public universities for everyone.
And again, like you said,
you don't
that
want
don't
us
think
to
it
be
should be
at
free.
war.
Wait, but you said you don't think it should be free. But like college used to be like free to a very small amount, like literally free to very small amount prior to not prior, but to right after the civil rights movement, when Black people actually started to get their education. And so they realized that Black people were getting
somehow Black women are the most educated demographic in the country. Right.
Yes. What does that have to do with what I'm saying?
Because you're trying to make it seem like we were held back. Like
when you didn't even listen to what I was saying. You have no idea where I'm going with this. My point is the reason why that college and university.
I can't listen to you and your
tone. Listen, first and foremost, don't hate on the straw hat. Like you can never be, be a part of the straw hat crew. Don't be jealous.
You're right. You are absolutely right.
Because this hat is fresh. Anyway, the point that I'm trying to make is when there was more opportunity for Black people to achieve equality, that's when they shifted the goalposts and made people start paying for college, which impacted all United States citizens in a negative way. So you can talk about the fact that we can't quote unquote make it free. Literally, it used to be free. Like everyone had this opportunity.
Yeah, and shit changes. That's just life. It used to be free, now it's not. Get over it. Gas used to be cheap, now it's not. You still put gas in your car every day.
But yet you guys bitched about it forever. Like what?
Bitched about what?
Gas prices, egg prices, the economy. You guys didn't understand inflation, but you're saying get over it. You guys didn't understand any of those things, but you're saying get over it.
I have not said anything about inflation.
Going on just for giggles and shits. I don't know, he listen to Wokies, all that. See what Ben Shapiro has. Okay, nothing live. Nothing any. How state medical promoted the trans church shooting. All right. Type in Matt Walsh. See what he's got to say. Fuck it. I'm just going to cut this live stream. I'll talk to you. Yeah, maybe I'll do some live stream right now. Let's see what's going on live, motherfuckers. There's nothing here. Let me try this one. Sounds like don't speak it, but I can put two and two together. All right, fuck it. I'm out. I'll talk to you.